What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the first vlog of this channel. Good things are gonna come, I hope. Today, we're gonna be talking about why I chose a mini bike, such as the Z125, over a sports bike, cruiser, really any other type of motorcycle. So let me give you guys some background real fast. That's only fair. I have ridden for about, say, like a year and a half now, maybe. It's been a good year and a half, yeah, maybe even two. Let's hop it. We're gonna hop it. Woo! Anyway, been riding for about a year and a half now, maybe two, and I've ridden a little 180 dual sport. When I first started riding, it was in Costa Rica. It was a little 180 dual sport. And then I came back to the States, and I got a 800cc Kawasaki Vulcan. And then I sold that, and for a little bit I had a CBR 600. Now, the 600 didn't run good, like at all. It had what I thought was quite a few issues, so I sold it for like 850 bucks. And then I bought this thing. Now, as you can see, only 258 miles on this. I bought it with 40. So I bought this thing like a week ago, right? Not even, actually. I bought it very recently. And so I honestly am so much happier with my purchase of this mini bike over the purchase of my cruiser, my dual sport, or my super sport. Dang, I like the exhaust pipes on this guy's bike. It's pretty sick. Anyways, there's a few reasons that I like this sport, or this mini moto, more than my past bikes. Reason number one, the gas mileage on this thing is freaking sweet. I get like about 130 to the gallon on this, and it costs like maybe $3 to $4 to fill up. Really good gas mileage on this. So there's a pretty huge perk to riding mini motos. The gas. Secondly, the insurance. Insurance is really cheap on these. I pay 64 bucks a month for this. To be only partially insured, but still, that's 64 bucks a month. That's not very much for insurance for a 20-year-old in Colorado. So that's freaking awesome. And also, these things are just fun. Like, I'll go cruising. One of my buddies, he has a Harley. Me and him went cruising last night, and we actually agreed. We had more fun cruising last night, me on this little motorcycle and him on his Harley, than we had when we were on sports bikes and fast bikes. Now, I think some of it is because when I'm on my sports bike and I'm cruising with people, I am constantly pushing the limits. I'm just going as fast as I can, whipping around traffic, just doing stupidly dangerous things. And by the time I got done riding, I was exhausted. I wasn't relaxed. I was exhausted, and I felt dumb. Once that adrenaline wears off from those rides, for me personally, I'm like, that wasn't worth it. Oh, there's a cop right there. Hello, Mr. Police Officer. So, there's a huge reason that I enjoyed this over my sports bike. Now, the cruiser I do kind of miss, because you can take it on, like, bigger roads and stuff than you can take this. For example, the interstate. Now, a lot of people might ask why I chose the Kawasaki Z125 Pro over the Grom. There's a few reasons for that as well. Reason number one, it's cheaper. Like I said, I don't know if I said this actually. I got this thing, it's 2017, it's currently March of 2019, but this is a 2017 that I got for $2,000 with 40 miles on it. Now, I did get a pretty good deal on it, given, but these things are way cheaper than the Groms. Secondly, if you look at the stats on them, and a lot of people might not like this, but the stats show that the Kawasaki is better. It gets better gas mileage. It's better out the gate for speed, especially in the mid-range speeds. It's got a little bit more pull. And also, I just like the looks of one of these better than the Groms. First off, everyone has the Grom. I don't like having the same bike as everyone. It's got that cool factor of, hey, we're both on a Grom, but you get that same thing with the, hey, we're both on a mini bike, and my bike's just different than everyone else's. So that's another reason that I like the Z. You don't see these around too much. You see Groms all over. You could still stunt this thing out. And that's another reason that I got a mini moto is I wanna be able to make a little mini stunt bike and go rip some fat wheelies and stupid stuff, you know? And it's a lot cheaper to make a mini moto such as this into a stunt bike as opposed to turning a super sport or just a normal sport into a stunt bike. It's a lot more. Now you do have the perks of you can do power wheelies on those. You don't have to worry as much about clutch, but you can rip wheelies on this just as much as you can on those power sports, just because it's so light and so agile. Which is pretty sweet. This is gonna sound... Oh, not me. Oh, I don't know if y'all could see that. I don't know why he's pulling her over. I thought he was coming after me. Some cops just don't recognize these as street legal, and I was like, I don't think I'm speeding. So, anyways, there's another perk actually, guys. The chances of you getting pulled over on a mini moto like this are way lower than if you're on a sports bike, and then lower if you're on a cruiser, but this is the lowest. For me, I think it goes scooter, mini moto, cruiser, sport bike, and then super sport. And that was one thing I hated about my sports bike. Constantly looking over my shoulder for cops. Because like I said, I was driving reckless. And I personally could not help myself but to drive recklessly. I couldn't. I was like, I need to stop, you know. I tried to be smart about it. I couldn't. The second I got on that bike and felt that power, I just zoomed. Not good. And I mean, nothing against zooming. Time and place for everything, but I was not at a comfortable enough rate and did not feel safe enough to constantly be zooming. It just wasn't worth it to me. And I have just as much fun on this bike as I do a super sport with way little worries of, you know, seriously dying. So that's pretty cool, if you ask me. They're really fun bikes. And even if you ride other bikes, I totally recommend even having these as a second motorcycle. They get a ton of looks from people too. A good amount of motorcyclists do like seeing these though, because they're just like, oh yeah, I want to get one of those. Why is this person on their phone? Hey lady, get off the phone. Jeez. Swerve it all up in my lane. Yeah, that's one con to one of these though. If you want to be a big, scary, threatening motorcycle and tell people to get off their phone and go and smash in mirrors, you ain't gonna do that on one of these. For a few reasons. One, no one's gonna take you quite as seriously. They just aren't. Hate to break it to you. You're on a mini moto, they're gonna look at you and be like, nah. And you can't get away. Hey, that's the dude from earlier. Oh, she's getting it. She's getting it. Anyways, yeah, you're not gonna go smashing mirrors. You can't get away in time. This thing tops out at like 55, 65, depending on like how you drive it. And I'm still breaking the engine in, so I don't want to hit its max speed quite yet because I'm still breaking in that engine. I don't want to go messing nothing up. I feel like doing tank sit. Whoop. Kick my feet out. Enjoy the nice, beautiful day that we have today. It's very lovely. It's a little chilly when you're actually cruising, but I have a very thin, long sleeve shirt on under my jacket, so if I had something thicker on, it'd be like perfect. Let's see if we can jump this. Oh, yeah, we could. We jumped it. Not too high, but we definitely got a little bit of air. They're so fun to just rock around on. Alright, guys. Real talk real fast. This is a brand new channel. So, go ahead and tell me what you guys want to see. Now, I can... Oh! Woo! That scared me. Now, I can talk about things on this channel, give you bike tips, stuff like that. Or, I could just go around doing stupid things. We can do challenges. I don't know. I don't know yet. It's gonna be fun though. So, comment below what type of stuff you want to see me do. Because I'll do anything for fame. Just kidding. Not really kidding. Anyways, I think that about wraps up this video on why I chose this little motorcycle over some of them big sports bikes and super sports, which is, I guess, is the purpose of this. So, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment what you want to see, as I said, for about the 1000th time now. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.